Why art composition matters. So there are few basic principles and elements of art which is pattern, texture, rhythm, contrast, balance, focal point, movement. One is my favorite, also created by me, ambiguity as well, which creates a lot of interest for the audience in your artwork. There are so many artists out there, but some of them only get to exhibit in the galleries or go to biennales or improve their work and evolve their work. So in artist career, most important part is that how they are evolving their artwork, which means that you are learning with your work throughout the years every day. I am still learning with my artwork, and every time I create a piece, I try to make a unique composition, because composition is one thing which captures your audience interest and make them look at your artwork. When you go to a museum, there are so many artworks on display, but I always sit in front of which speaks to me, or which has something which creates some ambiguity, or which has a unique composition visually, so I get to see, and we all want to sit and look at that visual, because it's a visual in the end, and being a visual artist, you have to create good visuals which are unique, different than others, and nicely composed. So composition is one element which can either break or make your artwork an art piece or a masterpiece. Hi there, my name is Mehreen Hashmi, and I'm a curator as well as have launched my online art gallery. I have curated several big projects with IM Karachi renowned organizations, as well as Culture Department Government of Sindh as a curator. I've curated Karachi Art Summit in 2017, which was Pakistan's first Karachi Art Summit. As an artist, I have exhibited internationally in several countries, and my work was currently part of Yanjiao Biennale, China, and it was displayed among 100 other artists from around the globe. I work with multidisciplinary experimental video installations, painting is my major medium, and as well as audio installations and interactive pieces, which is a narration of myself living with mental illnesses of developmental trauma, being an abuse and sexual assault survivor, and as for my PTSD. So it shows what I am going through, and it creates art activism and mental health awareness for the public. I have taught for more than a decade for several systems, Cambridge system, and as well as IB International Baccalaureate system in Karachi, Pakistan, and I was last time head of Department of Visual Arts. I've worked as CAS coordinator as well for that system, and I love my students. There are so many of them who are thriving and doing a lot of things now. So my classes are based on my experiences. That's why I'm not teaching tutorials for drawing, but I'm teaching you art compositions, how to look at still life, and how to do light and shadows, principles of art, elements of art, basically theory of art, which you need, because there are so many tutorials of painting and drawing online. So I chose to work with art compositions because this is something very close to me. I have written reviews as an art critic also for Artling magazine and another renowned magazine of Pakistan. Here are my classes based on my experiences living, breathing, living in my studio and working here, as well as seeing art all the time for my art gallery, curating for more than a decade, and all of that based on it. So in my classes, I will teach you how to upgrade your art practice, how to create unique compositions, and how to tell your story.